horses and cattle, but it's also a great family sport. It involves all the family, from the little ones, from little 3 and 5-year-olds right up to 80-year-old grandparents.
And now that sport has a spiritual home. A $3 million complex the Acton family built at their property near Rockhampton, the aptly named Paradise Lagoons.
I live and breathe the facility here, and the camp drafting, the cattle and the horses and the people that come with it. We want to take camp drafting to another level and make it into more of a spectator sport, and have the facilities where spectators can come and enjoy looking at Australia's own sport in comfort, the same as they can when they go to the big racing events in Australia and other sporting events.
Over the past 6 years, the complex and the competition has grown in stature and in prize money. This year, more than $200,000 was up for grabs, making it the country's richest camp draft.
This is a world-class facility. You won't see anything better than this in Australia.
One of the biggest jobs is organising the livestock. In the lead-up, the Actons and their staff muster nearly 5,000 cattle from a range of their properties across Queensland and move them to Paradise Lagoons. The attention to detail with the stock is important, so that every competitor gets a fair and equal crack at the big money.
What I'm looking to try and do is to make it as fair and equal for everybody, and that's why I spend so much time particularly drafting the cattle and making sure I get nice even lines so every competitor gets a fair and equal opportunity. Hit up, you heat.
And what would camp drafting be without a camp?
Yeah, it's an awesome sight, all right, Pip, isn't it? It makes me feel very proud to think that we've been able to do this for the camp drafting industry and set up a venue that we can, as people say, you know, it's like Royal Flemington. It's the Flemington or the Melbourne Cup of camp drafting.
Camp drafting is one of only 3 sports invented in Australia. The other 2 are Australian rules footy and polo cross. And this is the gist. Horse and rider go into the camp, they cut an animal from the mob, work it in front of the judge, and when they're satisfied they've shown off their skills, the rider calls for the gates to be opened. Right. Once they're out, the rider has 40 seconds to guide the beast around a figure of 8 course and then through a gate.
Sometimes you'll see a beast running at a peg and it's going to go this way, going to go that way, and all of a sudden it goes the wrong way. If it had gone the right way, it'd have got a 90, and if it goes the wrong way, you get a nothing.
It's all about guiding the beast through the gate, just like this. But sometimes it seems an impossible task. The animal just won't go where the rider wants it to.
Total strangers, like there's a lot of people you don't know here, and they'll shake your hand and just say, geez, it's a great weekend and pleased to be here, and thank us, you know, with all their heart for putting it on for the general public. So, you know, that's the way it is, so we are very proud of it. Hope it keeps going, and our children and their children after them, I hope, you know, they keep the interest in it.
Did you start with a little dream and it's just getting bigger, or have you always imagined it would be like this?
Yeah, I guess I have. I don't have too many small dreams.
Yes, Rockhampton, it's the cattle capital of Queensland. And I hope you've enjoyed the program today. To find out more about any of the segments you've seen on the show, just check out our website. Now, tomorrow, we'll find out what happens when you attach a kite to a surfboard, head down south to the bottom of the world, and meet a 78-year-old grandmother who's competing in the biggest ocean race in the world. So I hope you can join us for more of Nexus tomorrow. See you then.
Since the time of free education in the 1970s and 80s, Australian universities have definitely changed.
Well, I can't do it for you. You got to go out and do it.
Now the hallowed precincts are run as businesses that need to attract fee-paying students.
I realise